I'm Crypto Pio. This is Escape Velocity, and you are watching the NiftyGateway NFT Drop Watch. And today, the artist that is dropping is Blau, and he had a mishap with his last drop where this drop was supposed to be like 2 Sundays ago, and there was a big debacle and it didn't happen. And so now it's getting squared away and it's going live in about 4 minutes. So let's take a look at it. We're going to let it rip. Blau, who is a storied artist in the NFT world so far. He is a musician, a DJ, but he's very innovative in his approach when it comes to technology. He made like a record label that used technology to be better for, like, to use technology as a tool so that it would be better for the artists that were on the label to be able to collect royalties, which is actually very similar to how NiftyGateway or NFTs in general use NFT technology to provide a royalty to artists forever. So we're going live here. It looks like in about 3 minutes and 3 seconds. So we've got math, and these are all songs too, by the way. So all Blau's stuff, there's always songs involved. So we have math right here, mint of 99 for 99 bucks. We have running back to you. So as you can tell, right off the bat, 99 bucks for all three of these, 99 mints. 11 of them are already minted. Blau's allowed to do that. That's okay. But the fact that it's only 99 bucks and then under 100 total mints, Blau understands how to play the game, right? It's not 1,000 bucks with 99 total mints, or it's not 99 bucks with 1,000 mints or something like that. So these are the factors that come into play that you have to keep in mind. So naturally, I'm going to enter all three drawings here. And then this is going to sell for like 125,000 bucks, maybe more. And as a result, he's going to make his money. He's definitely going to make his money. And the money isn't necessarily going to have to come in from, these $99 drawings. So I'm going to enter all three. It's going to be very cool to see how many people enter these. So I'm going to be interested. Shout out to Nifty Culture, my partners on the other channel. We've been doing some kick-ass work. I just sent the link to the group text. I don't know if anyone's going to come in. Probably not. They got like kids and stuff. They're old guys. So, for me, the young gun, it's easy for me to just pop on and give you guys some nifty knowledge real quick. I don't have to worry about the fam, No, I'm just messing with those guys. Those guys are doing their thing. So yeah, we got math running back to you and let you go. I don't think... I'm going to try to share the Chrome tab with sound right now. Here we go. Yep. So I can share audio on this. So this is pretty cool. So you'll be able to listen right now to Blau too. We're going to let it go with Blau's audio. Can we please get it? The problem with NiftyGateway is they still haven't figured out how to actually have the audio play while the drop's happening, or even just let you look at the NFT while the drop's happening. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. Maybe not. All right, I'm just going to go back. Forget it. All good. All right, 40 seconds until I enter all three of these drawings. So we're going to pay attention to how many people enter the drawings. My bet is that there's going to be a lot of people that enter the drawings. I have to think over 5,000 per. I have to think so. We'll see. I don't know yet. All right, let's see what's happening here. Let's get it going. 17 seconds. So Blau's last drop was with Slime Sunday, and it was a pretty iconic drop. It was for the Faces piece, and that did really, really well for sure. And I'm trying to tweet out a link to this right now so that people will watch during this stream. Here we go. Copy the link. All right, live on YouTube now. Boom. Tweet. All right, cool. Done with the marketing. All right, so here we go. Let's enter these drawings, huh? 33 entries already. Well, let's go. Let's get this drawing. I didn't check the prerequisites, but I think I have the prerequisites if he's requiring it to be like an existing collector or something like that. Because at the end of the day, I have zero. All right, I got to see what the requirement is. Oh boy. So look, we didn't talk about these. These are the requirements. You have to have one of these, and I don't have any of those. So it's very much so designed to reward collectors I don't have any of these. And I'm probably not anything. Faces, this is mine. Let's do it. All right. I'm entered, or I'm about to be entered. Boom. All right. I'm in this drawing, and there's probably going to be a ton of people in this drawing. Yeah, okay. My partners in Nifty Culture just let me know that I can get that one with faces. Appreciate that, fellas. Thanks for letting me know. So let's look at how many people are entering this. 500 and counting. This is going to be over 1,000 because it's like 5,000 total mints of faces, which is pretty gnarly. Excuse me. All right. So math, 169 entries for 99 pieces. Not too shabby. What do we got here? 250 entries for 99 pieces. More than I would have expected, but then again, this is a long list of NFTs. Swagtrocity just tuned in. Swagtrocity's always watching. Shout out to Swagtrocity for contributing. He said a lot of faces got melted. You're right, but I don't think that many faces got melted. Okay, someone's popping on. I'm excited to have a guest. I always love doing it with guests, so I don't know. I'm assuming that's Malachi. Jump on in, Malachi. I'll let you on. And you can talk about this. You're probably more knowledgeable than I am. 642 entries so far on the piece Let You Go that I am able to, that I am able to participate in because I own Faces. I will show you guys the Faces NFT just in case there's any newbies that don't know about the Faces NFT. All right, Mal's here. What's up, bro?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, no, I always try to hop on these, but then it always gets tough just because when we do back to backs. So sorry we couldn't have you today. Thanks for listening in and thanks for having us on, dude. This is the most fun partnership, and I'm glad that you're still doing these. Yeah, it was really interesting. I was really frustrated. I mean, this draw a lot of ire from a lot of people because Blau's been a fantastic ambassador to the NFT space. He's been awesome partnering with Slime Sunday on a lot of this stuff. And so to see that drop delayed and then that drop just not even really discussed, I mean, why they delayed it was incredibly, frustrating. And then it took a few days, then Blau went on their Discord. And so now here we are. And they finally let us know that it was delayed. Apparently there was just a lot of issues where this is one of the most custom auctions and a lot of the development that they're doing right now is future proofing, right? So NiftyGateway briefly, when they originally did the open editions, it was a request by POC. And then once that became a feature, it became a feature for future artists. And then they started doing some tests where if you have a variety of pieces, and now we're starting to see that become commonplace. And so while there's a lot of frustration that they had to delay this drop, I'm really happy in hindsight, once I cooled off, that they were able to draw this. Because at the time I was like, man, I'm going to be one of 5 people that could have won this drop. And then they paused everything. And I think the amount of people that own the number of faces, I think it's a much smaller number of actual owners of faces. I don't know how many were burned, but I do think that this is a pretty limited drop. So I think the odds are going to be pretty good for a lot of collectors, even just having access to this, Let You Go piece are going to be really happy. I think there's going to be a lot of excitement. I think it's a fair drop. 1 out of 100 keeps it rare, but it also is accessible. So I have a faces. My better half has a faces. Hopefully one of us wins. And I was joking about it on the last stream. It's going to be hard for me seeing so many cheap pieces right now. Depending on what the market says for this, I might take advantage of the market because this is going to be a highly sought after piece for Blau fans. I don't know all the details on how the revenue sharing may go from the album. I think that there's going to be some incentives for collectors to own all 3 or all 4 for whoever was lucky. And so I think this is a really cool piece, and hopefully, it's a good rebound for the market. But if you tell me that I could go get a Cats and maybe, a Uniswap for one of these pieces, it's going to be hard for me to hang on to it. But first I got to win it. So we'll see.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how it goes on the secondary market. One thing that I'm tuning into here, like I'm paying attention to how many entries there actually are, and as expected, there's a solid amount, 950 entries. But I think it's interesting that they did the 45-minute time to enter drawing. Do you think that that's because of the debacle that happened last time when the site crashed or whatever, and the piece wasn't available?
I don't know. I mean, once again, it's probably set by Blau, and it's this isn't a grab. This is to support the fans. This is to give it to the accessibility of those fans. And so when you think about, I'm not good at math, but let's say there's 5,000 in existence, like it's still a pretty decent chance. Like it's not great, but it's better than a lottery ticket. And then in reality, I think it might get to like 1,500 entries, maybe 2,000. Like you'd have to think like how many people own multiple. I know Rob has 2. I have 2.
I have.
You can enter twice, by the way, since you have 2.
Oh, you hear that, everyone? If you have 2 faces,
yeah. Oh, spoiler alert! Yeah, that's probably important for people to understand. If you're watching and you have 5 faces, you can enter multiple times.
Wow. All right. Well, here we go.
I'm glad I hopped
Let's
on.
party.
I just double this.
I'm going to get
Boom.
2 of these things now.
Just remember me if you get 2.
You'll just see me on this drop watch with sunglasses on. All right. Well, I actually have to jet. It's a 40-minute drop. Hold on. Let's just actually look at this. So people are buying faces right now to get exposure to this. People are just buying Blau, period. Blau right here too, right?
Yeah, and I mean, part of the reason is like all of Blau's pieces give you access to the other drops, right? And that's the other thing. I know you got a hot, but I think this is important. Is like I think Mike's listening in today, but like the price of faces went up temporarily, and like I suspect that there's gonna be a lot of people that bought a lot of faces, and they're like, I'm done, and then they're gonna crater them, and they're gonna get rid of them. And I think the price of faces drops dramatically, but I wouldn't be surprised if Blau in the future has a faces only, like only if you own a faces. So I could see a scenario where faces drops to 200. I may pick up a few faces, just betting on it, because these guys are getting really creative with the gamification, and they want to reward their collectors. They want to reward the loyal, followers. Too much lag, for instance, with Lay Anime, with you have to own 5 of those to, get access to different tiers. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of this gamification. And what final thing I'll say, and then I promise I'll shut up, is like, I like that we're moving away from the burning components, where instead of just let's create fewer and fewer pieces. Granted, Faces was one of the first to do it. Is we're rewarding people who want to collect it and contain it, because Bitcoin Angel and Trevor Jones, he wants that piece to be highly sought after. He wants, once NFTs reach critical mass, to be highly collected and highly collectible. And so if you think like 5 years from now, if you have 5 faces and this is a hugely beautiful collectible piece, all of a sudden you're going to be, we think like, oh, there's 4,000 now. In the 1970s, Topps was creating over 385,000 individual baseball cards for each player in each edition. And so when you think about like the rarity of all that type of stuff and what we're looking at, if we believe that this is the future, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, those are all really good. Blown away right now by the price of all of Blau's previous drops. Like, he is an accomplished NFT artist. Like, if people are looking to get into NFTs, especially musicians, like, they need to look at this guy, because this is someone that really, really gets it. But yeah, thanks for popping on, Malachi. It's always a pleasure. We'll take it next time. Everybody, please subscribe to this channel, Escape Velocity. Please subscribe to the Nifty Culture. That's NFT Culture YouTube channel, where Malachi, me, and the other guys will have conversations with artists, have conversations with crypto influencers, all different kind of walks of life within the crypto and NFT ecosystem. And please follow us both on Twitter at NFT Culture and at Crypto_Pio.
Safe travels.